Yeah, now we are in live.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. I'm Shobuz Hussain from NSS Solution. Today we are going to represent a UniKL, which is University Kuala Lumpur, very reputed and well-known university in Malaysia. And with me, representing Miss Star. So she is going to represent UniKL and the programs. So we're going to discuss about what is UniKL, how they are giving opportunity to the students, what are the courses they are offering, and also the tuition fees, scholarship, many more. So now I'm going to pass to Miss Isra. So she's going to discuss about herself and also about the university.
Hi, everyone. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. My name is Tanshorpan Bikmurza. You can also call me Star. I'm from International Recruitment Office of University Kuala Lumpur. First of all, thank you so much for inviting us for this session, Mr. Sabuz. And we are very happy to welcome you guys on this live session. During this session, I will go through some introduction about the university, why should you choose UniKL or in general Malaysia, and what are the updates during the COVID times. So there will be many more interesting interesting information during this session. So yeah, thank you so much. Let's begin.
Yeah, sure, Miss. Thank you very much for your introductions. And thank you, everyone. So whoever would like to join, who would like to know about UniKL, so you can comment us. Our representative going to replay your questions. And যদি কেউ লাইভে জয়েন করতে চান, আমরা লিংকটা শেয়ার করতেছি. You can join live with us. So it will be, you can directly talk with our representative.
Yes.
So we're going to, you can see in the live comments. In the comments, we already shared the link, so anyone can join in our live sessions. Yeah, yes, Miss, you can start.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So if you guys have any questions in between, you can always post your questions. I'll be very happy to answer them. So let me share with you a small video about the university. One moment, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Sana önce diye
Okay, that was a very short introduction about the university. Let me first start with the slides here. Okay, first of all, University Kuala Lumpur, we were established in 2002 through merging of 5 technical institutes. We are fully owned by the Malaysian government agency, MARA, and we are the first entrepreneurial technical university in Malaysia. And we are the biggest private university in Malaysia, the widest international network among local universities. So in short, University Kuala Lumpur consists of one university which has 12 campuses that are located throughout Peninsular Malaysia. We are offering over 140 programs in various fields such as medicine, business, IT, and engineering. We do have at the moment over 22,000 students studying at the UniKL. At the moment, the number of our staff are around 2,600 of them, which are mainly academic as well as support staff. Even so, university is quite young. We have managed to graduate more than 50,000 graduates in a very short period of time, which is around 18 years old. University has over 600 international students at the moment, which are taking programs from the foundation up to PhD level. And over 700 of international exchange students we are hosting every year at UniKL. Why study at UniKL? In general, Malaysia. Malaysia itself is a very wonderful country, which has a very stable weather and very stable climate that makes the students to enjoy the comfortable weather here. Besides the weather, there are many other factors, like we have a factor of high quality education, affordable lifestyle, modern city lifestyle that is available for students if they want to do if they want to choose like urban lifestyle, that's also available. If they want to choose like a very natural outings as well, which is also available in the in Malaysia. And also we do have huge network of international communities here. Like we do have students which are coming from all over the world to pursue their education in Malaysia. That brings me to the point, in general, why to study at UniKL. UniKL is a university that are really focused on industry-driven curriculum. All of our programs that we offer, over 100 of them, which are offered at 12 campuses, are mainly focused on the industry curriculum. And we do have an expert guidance. That means we have academicians and industrialists. Since the university is mainly offering technical programs, that gives a great opportunity for students to get mentored and get taught by industrialists who are already been in the industry. They are already working in the industry, and they have an updated information from the industry. That gives the students a great opportunity to know what is it really like to work in the industry. And then we do have this program that we call like study or work one semester abroad. This is a great opportunity for students, especially who are willing to go for an exchange program for a semester abroad to different countries. We have partners, more than 100 universities from more than 20 countries in the world, that the students can go and do an exchange with them. And also we do have professional certifications that are embedded in the programs. And also the market-ready graduates, where you can take up an industrial training 3 to 6 months prior to your graduation. As well as we do have a huge network of alumni in the world. What makes UniKL unique? Basically, UniKL has niche programs that are really focused on the industry that are not really offered. For example, we are really focused on, even though it's an engineering, we also focus on not just an engineering. We have certain areas that the students can take up the programs. Like if you take an example of an aviation industry, like we have an aircraft engineering in particular for mechanical and avionics, that makes the students to have a really niche degree qualification, which is one of the key requirements now in the world, because many companies are looking for people who are really having specialized knowledge rather than a general engineering knowledge. So the industry demands are changing. Due to that, the industry is really requiring people who are having really specialized knowledge. And also we have a one campus, one specialization concept. This is a great concept because this gives us an opportunity to really focus on each campus and facilitate the students in that campus to the major that they select. For example, like if you take in marine engineering, or you take an aviation or mechanical or automotive or business or IT, all these faculties, all these industries, that all the campuses are only specialized in one area. That brings me to the next point, where each campus have their own academicians and industrialists that I have mentioned previously. And we also focus on internationalization of our students, as well as the experience that they will get during their studies. Industry-driven facilities. Since we have this one campus, one concept specialization, this gives us a great chance to offer the industry standard facilities to them. Just for your information, UniKL is mainly offering engineering programs. Due to that, we have most of the programs that the students take up will be hands-on learning. So 40 to 60% of your time you will be learning in the study workshops, hangars. You'll be getting an actual experience of how is it to work in an engineering industry, or let's say any industry that you select. Since we are mainly technical university, we don't leave behind entrepreneurial programs. We don't want our students just to have a technical knowledge and skills, but we also want to develop them in entrepreneurial background as well. So we do have entrepreneurial programs that they can take up during their studies. Okay, so one moment here, let me carry on. Okay, this is the campus, this is the map of Malaysia. Malaysia consists of two parts. One is the eastern and western part of the Malaysia. Our campuses are located in the Peninsula Malaysia, which is the western part of Malaysia. All our 12 campuses are located throughout Peninsula Malaysia. You may ask, why is it so? The reason is that we have a very wide range of engineering programs. We do have wide range of programs that really require industry experts and industry hubs. So due to that reason, we have separated our campuses or located our campuses in such way that the industry hubs are located there. If you take an example of one of our first campuses, like are located in the northern part of Malaysia, in Pulim Kedah, that's our UniKL Malaysian Spanish Institute. That's where students will focus on automotive programs. Automotive programs are basically a very one of the interesting programs, and also quite like focused on certain area. The reason that we located it in the northern part of Malaysia is because that's where the automotive industry hub is. That's where the proton manufacturing industry is there. Due to that reason, we have selected that location. If you move to the southern part, where you might see the ship picture, that's our UniKL MIMET. That's our marine engineering campus. That is located on the shores of Malaysia, where the students will get a great opportunity to practice their studies right next to the sea. And then we have the third campus is that's our medical campus. That's where our campus is attached to the hospital. The students can also get a practical experience in the hospital. And then when we move to the southern part, that's you can see that many of our campuses, basically majority of them, are located in Klang Valley. Klang Valley is a very hub or most developed state, I would say. The Selangor state, that's where you can find the Kuala Lumpur itself, the capital city. You can find the administrative capital city, the Putrajaya. You may find the KLA International Airport, that's the main air hub of Southeast Asia. So you will see that most of our campuses are located around the Klang Valley. But we do have two main campuses. We have two city campuses, we call it. That is the students who are choosing the programs like IT and business. they can choose to study at in a city life. That is actually quite interesting because not many universities campuses are located in the city center, like 2 steps away from the Twin Towers, the Petronas Towers. So that is a great, I would say, a great student experience for them to have to study in the city center. But besides that, we have many campuses around that city center. Like we have 2 aviation campuses. One is located in near the international airport. One is located in nearby the Subang airport. Subang is actually the former airport of Malaysia. And also we do have many other campuses around that area. So let's move on to the southern part, where if you go a little bit down, you will find our chemical campus. Chemical engineering programs are offered there. And on the more southern part, that's actually bordered with Singapore, that's a campus called UniKL MyTech. It's located in Pasir Gudang. That's the campus where students will get to study programs like industrial logistics and programs related to that. So as I have mentioned earlier, we do have 12 campuses, and each campus is specialized in one area. So in this slide, I just wanted to give you an idea of what are the areas that we specialize in, and what would be the most suitable for you guys if you want to pursue. Let's say, let's start first with the MIMAT, that's on the top. That's our marine engineering campus. That's where students will get to study programs like marine engineering, maritime operation. Even though it's a marine engineering, we do have a specialization in marine engineering, like electrical, electronic part of the marine, or naval architecture, or like maritime operations. That's like more towards management field. And then let's move on to the next. That's our UniKL BMI. That is UniKL British Malaysia Institute. The students will get to study programs like electrical, electronic engineering, telecommunication engineering. And one of the most unique programs we offer there is a medical electronic. That's one of the most growing industries. We actually have realized that due to COVID-19, how important is the medical industry, how important is all this, the sector in general, how essential it is. So also the medical electronics is basically the program that are specialized in all the medical devices, basically in the industry, in the medical industry. So let's move on to the next one. That's our UniKL MFI, Malaysian France Institute. That's where the students will have programs like industrial maintenance, automation technology. We do have actually very niche program here, such as like welding, industrial refrigeration and air conditioning, and some parts of automotive engineering as well that you can take up in this campus, and mechanical mechatronic engineering as well offered. And then we move on to the UniKL MSI, Malaysian Spanish Institute. That's purely for automotive components and system technology. So, and we have a next one is the chemical engineering. In a chemical and bioengineering, we have many areas where students can pick up their own major, like food, process, bioprocess, and many more. And then we have MIDI, that's actually Malaysia Italy Design Institute. The programs that are offered there are like product design, manufacturing design, industrial design, which are very unique basically. And then we have IT programs in our city campus. Okay, we have IT programs in our city campus. That's where the students will have a chance to study like software engineering, networking, system security, multimedia, animation, and Internet of Things, and many more IT-related programs. Then we have UniKL MyTech. That's the campus that is really focused on industrial logistics and quality engineering. And also we have next, our campus is a business school. UniKL Business School is mainly focused on accounting programs, entrepreneurship, management, Islamic finance, marketing, tourism. And we also have been recognized by the Times Higher Education as one of the top 6 universities for business studies in Malaysia. And then we have a medical programs, like we have 2 medical campuses. One is actually purely for medical programs. Second one is for medical science programs. That's the people who actually study like laboratories, medical lab programs. Last but not least, our aviation campus. That's one of the very popular programs among our international students, because we are one of the pioneers in the aviation field, where we have programs like aviation management and aircraft engineering programs, which are also a very unique program, I would say. So let's move on. Education pathways and intakes. For a student from Bangladesh, the first thing we look at is basically what is your highest qualification from school. Then we will offer you a best suitable pathway. Mostly students who are coming, they might have either 10th grade or 12th grade, which is SSC or HSC. So if you're coming from SSC, secondary school certificate, you have a pathway to choose either diploma or foundation. Both ways are okay. Or if you want to go for pursue your HSC or A levels, also it's your option. But at UniKL, one of the best ways is definitely is a foundation, because through foundation, first of all, you will save a time. Second of all, foundation is a very short but a very content program that gives you an idea of how is it to study in tertiary education. So whereby in diploma, on the other hand of diploma, it's more towards giving you all the information or all the knowledge and experience and skills to prepare you for a bachelor degree. But definitely you will have taken many information in that diploma program itself, and when you go to bachelor, you will just enhance whatever you have learned in diploma. But whereas foundation is a little bit different, because foundation, it will mainly focus on programs, subjects like all the science subjects. If you take a foundation in science, or if let's say you take a foundation in business, then it will focus on business subjects only. And we do have intakes twice a year for many programs. Like for diploma, if you are joining, it will be either in July or January. Or if you are joining for bachelor programs, it will be either January or September. You can choose any of them whenever you have graduated. It's your choice which intake you want to join. Foundation is a little bit different. The intakes is also twice a year. One is in May, June. That's like usually that intakes. And second one will be November, December. So after you complete your bachelor will be either 3 years or 4 years, depending on which area of program that you select. Then you will proceed to postgraduate education. Postgraduate, that's where you will study master degree. Master degree will be either 1 to 3 years maximum. PhD will be 3 to 7 years maximum. So this is like averagely we have mentioned here. And postgraduate at UniKL is quite flexible intakes. We have 4 times a year. Anytime, whenever you would like to join, you can just apply to the nearest intake. So one of the things that I have mentioned earlier was international recognition, the certifications that we have at UniKL. UniKL is since we have 12 campuses, various areas of engineering, and also programs that are offered in general is very wide. We do have separate recognitions from each body for related to each program. But overall, we have one of the achievements that we can say this year was
Facebook.
Hello?
Yeah, Miss, you can continue. There have one student join in our live session,
Oh, okay.
so we'll talk with him. Yeah, later
Oh.
after finish
Oh,
your
okay.
presentation.
I can actually speak to him now if you want.
Yeah, sure. Hi,
Hello.
it's Tamim Iqbal.
Hi, Tamim. Hi.
Oh, he left. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's me. You can continue.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, so here one of our actually this year achievement as for ranking, University Kuala Lumpur was ranked as 291 in QS Asia ranking, which is a quite good achievement. And also we have been ranked as top 10 Malaysian universities in engineering, business and IT by the Times Higher Education by the subject ranking. And we also have obtained certain recognitions from certain countries like, I'm sorry, like
Yeah,
China.
Miss. I'm
Oh,
sorry
okay.
to disturb you. Yeah, the
No worries.
student is to talk with you.
Okay. Hi. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Tamim.
Hello. MD Tamim Iqbal. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. How can I help you?
So, আপনার কোশ্চেনটা আপনি করতে পারেন
Hello.
চাইলে ইউনিকেল
Hello.
We can hear you.
No question. Yes. Hello.
No question.
Yeah.
Hello.
No question.
Gigi. Hey, you continue.
Okay. So yeah. Where I was, okay, that's we have we have obtained like certain recognitions by the countries like China, Indonesia, Turkey, Philippines, Jordan, and Commonwealth countries. But one of the main things that as a student, as an engineering student, you would like to look for is actually recognition by the engineering board. Is the program is recognized by Sydney Accord or Washington Accord? It depends on your country which accord they follow. So most of our programs, engineering programs in certain campuses, certain programs, like they all are having a recognition by either Sydney Accord or Washington Accord. So if you want to have this, the list of programs, you can always refer to their website and see if that program particularly recognized by Sydney or Washington Accord. And also we are one of the training centers, authorized training centers by IASA in Asia. And also we have certain recognitions from different industries like here you can see, one moment, sorry. I want to enlarge it a little bit so you can see here like our MyTech, which is industrial logistics campus that has a chartered quality institute recognition, and we have like MyTech, MIMET, MIAT. They are having recognition by Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. For MESTEC, we have Institute of Biomedical Sciences and Chartered Institute of Environmental Health. And if you look for like marine engineering, we have one of the main recognitions like from RINA, IMARES, and IMO. And a business campus, we have basically ACCA, that certain subjects will be exempted by the time they finish their bachelor, and also MISA and CPA from Australia. For medical campus, we have a medical council from Thailand. Sorry, I have to add another one for the business campus, that's ABS 21. And also we have for IT campuses, EC Council and Cisco, and also Malaysian Software Testing Board. So these are basically most of the recognitions, and as well as like the rankings that we have over here, rankings and the recognitions by the industries.
Oh, that's great. That's great for the students. So they don't have to worry about it. When they study in UniQL, they don't have to worry about their certificate and the qualifications.
Yes, definitely, because the moment they have all these recognitions, it will give them a better privilege to apply for jobs, and of course, it will open more doors for them.
Yes.
But there's one procedure for all the international students in Malaysia to complete after they graduate. So once you graduate from any Malaysian university, you have to get your certificate attested by Ministry of Higher Education and also Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Malaysia. And if, let's say, you are coming from Bangladesh, it's also advised to get attested by your embassy. So when you go to your country, you want to legalize your documents, you want to register it in any board, that will be much easier for you to do it.
Yeah, that's great. That's great for the students also.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so how to apply to UniQL? At the moment, the good news is that we do not charge any application fees for international students for either undergraduate programs or postgraduate programs.
Oh, that's
And
great for the
yeah,
students.
sorry?
That's great for the students who would like to join to study.
Yes, exactly, because we want to give them this privilege where they can check the eligibility, receive the offer letter, and decide whether to proceed or not.
Yeah.
And another good news is that we have also shifted our applications to online. So it's much easier for students to just log on to our website, fill up the form, and attach their documents. And they will definitely receive a reply within 3 to 5 working days. Or for postgraduate programs, it could be either from 1 week to 3 weeks duration. They will receive a feedback, either their application is approved, or it needs any additional documents, or it's rejected. So it will be assessed within that period of time. For online application, for applying in general to Malaysia, it is quite simplified and quite straightforward. They just need to fill up the online application form, attach their supporting documents like their high school certificate and transcript, IELTS certificate, or if, let's say, they do not have IELTS, they have a chance to apply with a letter of medium of instruction. So if, let's say, they have studied in a medium of instruction which was in English, the school can provide the letter, or anybody that are officially recognized, they can provide the letter. And then they just need to apply with their passport. First page, their passport must be valid at least 2 years, and they need to attach a passport size photo in a white background. And then they will just submit it, then they will receive a feedback from us. For postgraduate, it's the same like undergraduate. In addition to that, they just need to attach CV, then also proposal if they are applying for research programs, and yeah, basically about it. So regarding visa, visa is one of the many students might hesitate when it comes to visa, but good news is that, as I have mentioned, the visa procedure is also quite simplified in Malaysia. Like, we only require certain documents to submit for visa application, like your whatever you have applied to the university, all those documents, that is firstly required. Secondly, your visa processing fee, which is 2,200 Malaysian ringgit. If you want to convert it to USD, it's approximately $550. And one more thing that you need to consider here is this amount that you are paying, that it might look very high, but actually this amount is actually covering your first time application, your insurance that is covering up to 20,000 ringgit, which is $4,000 if anything happens to you, $5,000 if anything happens to you. And also you will also get to track your application on EMGS website. For visa application, it's a very all the documents that you apply to the university, plus they will require an additional health declaration form. So you just need to provide that letter to us that your health is all okay, and you sign it and you provide it. Then based on that, we will apply for visa to you. For once we apply through the system, you can track the system online. Once you receive your visa approval letter, then at the moment, due to COVID, the situation is a little bit different, but then the normal practice from next year, inshallah, we're planning, if it goes well, then it will be as normal, whereby you will just go to the Malaysian embassy in your country and you will get the endorsement, single entry visa, and then you will start traveling to Malaysia. But the good news is that from 1st of January, all the international students are officially allowed to come to Malaysia. So it's a great chance for students to come and continue their studies in the campus. So yeah, before arrival, international students are advised to complete their fees for the first year, or at least for the first semester, and also provide all the required documents before they arrive, so we can arrange the airport pickup and all the other required processes. Regarding the entry requirements, we have a few programs, like few levels of programs, like foundation, diploma, bachelor, master, and PhD. So for foundation is for the students who are coming from SSC. It's either the 11th grade or it's the 10th grade in some countries. So as long as you have your SSC, we look at your 5 subjects. 5 subjects is including mathematics and science subjects and English, should have at least minimum C. C, we will convert it based on your grading system, and then we will evaluate it based on that. For many programs, basically entry requirements for foundation is same, except for medical programs. Medical, they require minimum grade B. And diploma, diploma is the same like a foundation entry requirement, except it has less subjects are required, not 5. It is only 3 subjects. For, of course, medical, they require good grades for chemistry, biology subjects. But if you're going for general engineering, we look at your mathematics, science subject, and English. So for bachelor degree, we always look at your high school, HSC. It has to have at least grade C, which is equivalent to 60% and above in your grading system. And it should have at least 2 subjects, like one is for most of the engineering programs, we look at mathematics and physics if possible, or if you have any other science subject. So it has to have both of them C. And of course, IELTS is one of the main requirements if you are coming from non-English speaking background or non-English speaking school. For many programs is either 5.5 or 5.0, depending on the program. So let's move on to the master's and PhD level. So for master's, we look at your bachelor degree, which has to have 2.75 CGPA from any local university which is recognized in your country. And your bachelor should be full 4 years. It's not after SSC, it should be after HSC. So means like after SSC, if you directly apply to university and you complete it 4 years, it might not consider as 4 years. So we do have a certain check on that one as well. If let's say you do not have a certain CGPA like 2.75, of course we look at your CV. That's where we need to look at your work experience and assess based on that. Minimum, if let's say your CGPA is very weak, then we look at least 5 years of work experience in relevant industry. Let's say if you're applying for management, then you have to have at least management or marketing related experience, for example, right? And for PhD, it is quite easier, I would say, because they only look at your master degree, and also usually the country like Bangladesh, most of the university teaching in English, so their master degree They just need to provide a letter that's stating that universities, the medium of instruction is English, or provide an IELTS certificate. Then they can apply for PhD program. Okay, in case you do not have any English background and you do not want to sit for IELTS, then we also offer a secondary option for you, which is our English language intensive program. You can take up the program for a minimum 3 months, maximum 9 months at the university prior to your main bachelor or master or PhD program. This is a short-term course that will enhance your English and will allow you to prepare for IELTS examination. At the end of the day, after you complete your program, you need to sit for IELTS, and also after you finish your IELTS, then of course you need to go for the main registration of the program. So. Okay, the good news is that we do offer some financial assistance at UniKL. This is, I think, many students might be quite interested in, which we have 2 kinds of financial assistance, one for foundation students.
Okay.
You can get 50% discount on your tuition fees if you meet the entry requirements of the program. But of course, we do have some terms and conditions which students need to meet. And then we have research grants and also the research, we call it like a research assistantship. This is for those students who are particularly looking for like master and PhD programs in research area, not the coursework research. So you just need to conduct the research and do publications, and of course contribute towards the research output of the university. They do have certain terms and conditions like your age, your qualification, and also your achievement, and also it will be via interview. And this is just an idea of how our campuses look like. This is our first one on the left side. On top is our UniKL MFI campus. That's where I have mentioned earlier that you will study programs like mechanical, mechatronic, and industrial automation. And then we have this is our main campus, the Chancellery, and also IT campus. That's located in the city center, and we have aviation here, and we have chemical engineering. That's our campus in Malacca. And then we have a BMI that's for electronic programs. This is our marine engineering that's for that's in Lumut. Then we have a medical programs, and we have the last on the right side is our design, industrial design, product design campus. And then here we have the first one on top is actually our MSI, that's for automotive engineering. Then we have industrial logistics and the industrial logistics campus is over here. And then we have medical sciences on the left side here. And last but not least is our business school. So basically, UniKL is a very unique university in a way, because of we have quite huge number of programs and wide range of campuses, and also we do have quite very unique programs, like niche programs that are really focused on certain areas. And also we are semi-government university. That means we are owned by the government, and we are owned by the Malaysian government agency, which is MARA, Majlis Amanah Rakyat, but we are operated as private at the same time. So these are like one of the uniqueness of the university, I would say. So let me stop sharing the screen. Sorry. Yeah. So that's basically about it. Thank you so much, Sobus.
Thank you, Mira Smith, for your very nice and informative information for the students.
Thank you.
So who would like to talk with the university representative? They now can join, and our representative going to talk. So I got on a student. He just joined.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Mr. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, he just
Hello.
left.
Okay. I have seen some comments on Facebook. Basically, Alam has commented that can apply for MBA after UK level 6 diploma.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a very good question. This is actually, I can't really say yes or no because we have to evaluate it. So I would suggest you to apply directly and see if our admission team can give you can grant you an admission or not. So since the application is free, you can just go and apply for it.
Oh. No,
Yeah.
Miss. Sometimes the student want to ask, okay, is the like UK Advanced Diploma or Australian Advanced Diploma equivalent to Bachelor? So could you please suggest for that? Because I got few students that question the same. Even got the documents for the students.
Okay, regarding this, because as I mentioned, our admission team is the one that can say the final yes or no. But we look at if their qualification, it should be equivalent to a full bachelor degree. So, like, there are some qualifications that come from that even though they study, let's say, 3 years, 4 years, but it's not equivalent to bachelor. It's just like a diploma or higher diploma. Sometimes it's not acceptable as bachelor. So unfortunately, I can't really say yes or no, but all I can say is just apply first and see if your qualification from the university or the institute that you obtain is equivalent to bachelor or not.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Miss, for your kind information. So there have another students.
Okay.
Murshid Alam.
Please tell about admission requirements, IELTS requirements, and credit transfer facilities. Okay. Admission requirements, if you are referring to undergraduate programs, we of course look at your high school certificate, which is HSC. You need to have 2 credits in your high school, and that should be either mathematics and science subjects. Basically, that's one of the main requirements. And if, let's say, you have taken A levels or O levels, then also we look at your 2 subjects for A levels. IELTS requirements is for engineering is 5.0, for management is 5.5. Credit transfer, yes, we do facilitate that. Only a difference is that for credit transfer, you need to provide us your program syllabus, transcript that you have studied till now, and we will see how many % we can transfer. But your major should be same, like cannot be from engineering to management or management to engineering. It should be like from same field to same field.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the student got his answer. Okay.
Yes.
So I got another question from MD
Okay.
Ashraf. So could you please? Yeah, I got right.
After higher national diploma level 5, can I top up bachelor degree? Okay, this is higher national diploma level 5. Okay, this question also related to admission. I would like to look first, what is your previous qualification before the higher national diploma? Was it SSC, HSC? What was the qualification? So I would look into that, and then also whatever subjects that you have taken here, just provide us the transcripts, then we will evaluate it based on that.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
Ashraf Alam, you should send your all documents, then we could submit to the university.
Yes.
Admission division, they will give you the decisions.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Okay, so I got another question. So after O level and A levels,
Okay, for O levels, they have two options. One is a foundation, second is diploma. If they go for foundation, they will have to look at 5 subjects, should be C. For most of the programs, it should be mathematics and science subjects and English. For A levels, 2 subjects basically. If they're going for management, we look at any 2 subjects, but we also look at the O levels. But if let's say it's engineering, then we look at 2 C's in mathematics and 1 science subject.
Thank you very much, Miss.
And the good news, you don't have to provide IELTS for it because you're already coming from O level or A levels.
Yeah, okay, all right. Thank you very much. I got another question from Tamim Iqbal.
Okay.
So, see, he has GPA 5, HSC 4.33. Can I apply bachelor degree?
Yes, I can see that his result is quite good. Yes, he can apply, but just I need to look at subject-wise. That's and also if he has any English requirement, then he can directly apply.
Yeah, Miss. For this case, like the student, if you have good CGPA, is there any scholarship for the bachelor student?
Unfortunately, no, we don't have.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
no, this is quite common question for the students.
Yes,
okay.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, so you're most welcome, Ashraful Alam.
Yes,
so
you're
you might send your documents so we can apply to the university. Then university admission division will give you a reply.
Yes, you can always refer to Mr. Sabuz because he's a very one of our best representatives, I would say, in Bangladesh.
Thank you very much, Miss, for the compliment. So, but anyone want to speak also in Bangla also, no problems. আপনারা যদি কেউ বাংলাতে কথা বলতে চান, I am here to help you, and also for English. If anyone want to also speak in Chinese, also we have translator, no problems.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, so Miss, you already informed that the foundation students will get 50% discount.
Yes.
Is it which intake, or it's like they're giving for the upcoming anyone to intake?
Okay, we actually offering it for this year and next year, but we don't know next year we will have it for all the intakes, but we know that for sure that for May, June intake, they can apply for it now.
Okay, so for May, June, who would like to join in foundations, guys, you have good opportunity to get 50% scholarship.
Yes.
So yeah, I think the students should join as soon as possible for the foundation. So for the foundation, if any students join from like SSC or like it's called madrasa, so does they apply? Does they have to give IELTS certificate?
For foundation?
Yes.
They are applying for HSC or SSC?
SSC. Secondary
SSC, okay. No, we of course we will screen the student if he has fluency in English, but the IELTS itself is not the main requirement.
Okay, so guys, very good opportunity for you. If you even have HSC, you can join in foundation with 50% scholarship and also no need IELTS.
Yes.
So it's a good opportunity for you. Without IELTS, you can join in foundation programs. For the diploma, if any students have like SSC, if they want to join a diploma, so is there any IELTS requirement for the diploma?
If they have HSC or SSC?
SSC.
Oh, okay. If they have SSC for diploma, yes, they can join, but diploma requires IELTS.
Okay, so what is the minimum IELTS requirement for the diploma?
Minimum is 5.0 to 5.5, depending on programs, basically.
Okay, that's good. I think that
if you go for medical, it doesn't matter in any field, the medical IELTS requirement is always higher.
Yeah, definitely they still have to learn more, I think.
Yes, definitely, because the reason actually why I mean IELTS is actually very important because it is a very like how to say, it actually helps the student not to really struggle during their studies. So they will already have an idea how to read, write, listen, and speak fluently. that will, basically eliminate many of the problems that they might face
Oh, that's great. That's great.
related to the language barrier. Like some people, they always look for something that they can skip IELTS, but IELTS itself actually will teach them a lot of things that they can
Yeah, we always
improve.
we always inform students IELTS is not for university or for any others. IELTS for yourself to develop your communication skills.
Yes,
It
yes,
don't
that's right.
this is like something barrier. So this is
Yes,
something
of course.
that will make you introduce the world. So when
Yes,
students can commonly speak in English, they can talk with everyone in the world. Even now,
yes, definitely.
most of the country in the world they are speaking English. Even
Yes.
some. So I got another question from Tamim Iqbal. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
interested in diploma.
Okay,
Okay.
a diploma, sure. We just want to know which field in diploma. He hasn't stated, right?
Yeah, he does not state it. So which diploma field Tamim Iqbal you want to join? So could you please tell? Okay, I got another question from Bayan Nishan.
Oh, okay.
Cambridge
Yes,
certificate acceptable too.
Madam Bayan, yes. Is Cambridge certificate accepted too? Yes, of course, Cambridge. Okay, for IELTS itself, okay, if it's an English requirement, Cambridge, we have actually few English certificates that we require.
Okay.
One moment, I will share with you which are they, okay? For one moment. Okay, so for Madam Bayan, I will share this file here. Okay, so we actually have a few programs that we require. English certificates. One is IELTS, second is TOEFL. We can take any kinds of TOEFL, MUED, PT, then CFE, CIA, CPE, and also this one, and also Cambridge English Scale. These are like the requirements for English. As long as they meet any of them, then they can apply for the program basically.
Okay, so that's great. So whatever
Yeah, the
I
Cambridge English
English
as well, like
they have, so they can join.
yes. So we have actually many kind. Like you can see the Cambridge English First, Advanced, Proficiency. Then also we have this Common European Framework of Reference. This for reference purpose. Paper-based tests, paper-based tests, and internet-based tests. Oh, basically.
Okay, all right. So Miss, I got another question from Tamim Iqbal.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no IELTS. Okay.
Okay.
So
Does he have? If he has a certificate from his school stating that his medium of instruction in school was conducted in English, and it should be from the school. If it's, let's say, it's international school or private schools, usually they do, then he can try to apply based on that. Then we can exempt it. But usually IELTS, depends. Sometimes even so that certificate, they might still require IELTS sometimes.
yeah,
Because
yes,
you know,
but if he doesn't have IELTS, so he sometimes the student worry to sit for IELTS. So if they want to join in in English program, is it okay for them to get
yes,
the?
yes, of course, he can join our English program like for 3 months, because I can see that he's quite a good student. So he can pick up the IELTS preparation maybe within 3 months, and then he can directly join the bachelor program afterwards. That's
Yeah,
his solution.
I think it will be helpful, Tamim, for you. If you want to join without IELTS, you also can join. If you want to join after IELTS, also you can join.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you, Miss. Yeah, Bayan.
Thank you, Bayan. Thanks for asking questions.
Okay, Miss. For the students, like if anyone want to transfer credit from, suppose they study in some university in Bangladesh, after 1 year they want to join in UniKL. So is it possible for them?
Yes, of course, we do credit transfers, but it should be in the same field. Firstly. Secondly, we only transfer up to 30% of their credit. Let's say if they have taken maybe like 10 subjects, just consider that maybe 3 of them or maximum 4 of them might be transferred.
So why not all they are accepting? Suppose a student complete like 30 credits. So is there any credit limit maximum that credit the university can accept?
Our policy is 30%. If let's say if it's the same bachelor to bachelor, let's say it's a management and to management, then we can go up maximum 50%, not more than that, because you see that Malaysian the programs that offered might not match exactly the one that they offer in Bangladesh.
Yeah, like, true.
Yeah, so due to that reason, we only accept like limited number of credit hours.
Okay, so if any students come from diploma, suppose they finish the diploma, so do they can join directly to second year, or they have to join in the beginning?
Yeah, the diploma usually we get exempted to first year. So if let's say they study 2 years or 3 years diploma, then bachelor is 4 years, then they can study maybe 3 years. But of course, it will also they have to do a proper credit transfer from diploma to bachelor.
So if any student for suppose a diploma in business, do they want to join in business, which is 3 years program?
But yeah, bachelor in business is 3 years, so it might shorten to 2 years for him.
Oh, so if they do diplomas, then another 2 years to complete the bachelor.
Yes, yes, but of course it still is a subject to the diploma, where he did it, what subject he studied, and duration of his diploma. We still will consider and look into that.
No, in the Bangladesh, the diploma normally student did for 4 years.
Oh, 4 years. Okay, that's even better than for him. It's just that he come for bachelor just to top up.
Yes, in Malaysia it's 2 years, 2.5 years, or 3 years max.
Yes, so that's right.
Bangladesh, the minimum is 3 years and maximum is 4 years. The diploma student do.
Okay, that's good. And yeah, then we can of course do the credit transfer for him.
And for students who are like study in like it's called Open University in Bangladesh, is it any problems to join for them in because
Open University?
Open University is sometimes some students they study. It's in Bangla we call it Unmukta Bishwavidyalaya. So sometimes the student do study part time, then they got the certificates, but it's fully accredited. So is it like?
They want to join master right after Open University, is it?
No, after Open University they can join for bachelor, for diploma, for foundation also.
Because what is the qualification they receive from Open University?
It's similar with SSC HSC, but that's on also SSC HSC, but that's on is called like because in Bangladesh they have 5 different categories. Like O level, then they have like SSC, then they have the Technical Education Board, they have madrasa, and also they have like those are the categories, and also they have Cambridge. Those are the categories certificate we usually get from the students.
I see. So, okay, can I show you this that we usually when we accept students from any other country, we look at this qualification thing. For Bangladesh, we basically, this is from the Malaysian MPA. They actually recognize secondary school certificate, SSC, or Dakil, they call it, from madrasas. You mentioned, right?
Yes, yes.
This is one they require. Second is secondary school certificate. This is vocational one. If they have done.
That's I'm talking. It's called like Open University.
This is the one, is it?
Not the. They have another one. It's called Open University.
Oh, okay. Then the third one, I cannot see the Open University one, but we can do the qualification assessment for that basically, because you can see that Open University one is I haven't actually seen that certificate myself. If you can, maybe you can just try to apply first with the qualification. If like admission approves it, then we can give we can grant him an offer for that student.
Okay, then I might collect the students' documents. Then I might send to you
Yes, sure,
with
sure.
your admission division. So it will be
Yes,
helpful for the students.
yes. Yes, because I'm first time hearing this Open University. We usually from Bangladesh, the one that we always receive is the one that the standard SSC and HSC.
Yeah, but Open University very less student study.
Yes, yes. It's not
So
that common. Yes, I can see that.
exactly. So that's why like we get some students from Open University also. So that's why we are asking.
Okay, okay. Let's see if you have any of those. Just provide it to us, then we will evaluate it and reply to you based on that.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss. And if anyone miss apply the EMGS, if the
Mhm.
EMGS uh, like reject the applications, is there any refund EMGS provide to the?
Yes, yes, we do have a refund policy. Basically, if a student has gotten a rejection due to any reason, the EMGS will refund certain amount. They will not refund full amount. If you pay, for example, 2,200, there are things that they refund like your insurance, your iCard money, and also there are some other miscellaneous fees that they refund. Whatever we have received, we usually refund back to the student. But of course, the refund process is not that short, not very fast, so they have to expect some delays.
Okay, how long it might take to get the refund?
Usually, we wait for the refund from the EMGS itself. It takes quite long time from EMGS itself. Then once it comes to us, then we will also process it within like a month, maybe. Then only the students can receive it.
So, Miss, if any students like the EMGS approval approved, after
Mhm.
that the students want to cancel their approval, so will they get any refund for that?
These cases, I'm not so sure, but if I'm not mistaken, there is no refund usually for that kind of cases because first of all, they already have been granted a visa, the visa approval letter, right?
Okay,
And
yes.
if they want to cancel it, maybe they can, but I can't really say exactly what is the policy regarding this because we have
Okay.
to refer to EMGS policy. Just to let you know, whatever the fees that students are paying for EMGS is not paying to the university; they are paying to EMGS. So they are just going through the university. Means they will first receive by university, then we as a university will transfer the money to the EMGS directly to their account. So if let's say there is any refund or any kind of the things that are required, then we refer to the EMGS policy first. If EMGS can refund, then we will definitely refund to student.
Miss, I have another questions. Like, if suppose any EMGS approval approved, then
Mhm.
the university close the applications and get refund from the EMGS.
Mhm.
So the university should pay the full refund or what? How?
Could
Suppose
you please repeat it again?
the thing is any application approved by the EMGS,
Okay.
then university itself cancel the
Mhm.
applications.
Okay.
So
But
is there any refund? Because the
but why?
student there is no fraud for the students.
Okay. Usually we don't have this kind of cases. Like, I mean, if EMGS approve, university will not cancel it for no reason, unless the student ask for it to cancel.
But if any university cancel it, suppose okay, mistakenly also can be cancelled. So then what is
Okay.
the procedure? Because the students already paid, their approval is approved, and they also want to come.
Usually, suppose we have never had these cases yet. Like usually, whenever student get the approval, university will never cancel it. Either student do not turn up, that's one case, right? Their val gets expired, they don't turn up in the country. Or second reason is they change their mind, they want to go to another university, and then university will of course definitely have to do the procedure of cancellation. But in that case, the EMGS is not refunding any money to university, so university cannot give any money back to the student.
Okay, But I have cases, so the university themselves cancel the application and get refund from the EMGS. The status show
Okay, that is unfortunate. I mean, it's quite an unfortunate situation, but in UniKL, I have never heard such case that we had with students. Usually, it's the case that the value is approved, and sometimes the student didn't manage to utilize the value within a period of time that was given to them, like 6 months. They didn't come to the country, or they had some personal things. But in general, university will never cancel it out of without the students' consent towards it.
Yeah, exactly, because the payments made by students, not the university.
Yes, of course. This is university is just assisting the student to get the visa.
Yes, so this full rights to students because his money he pay. So if
Yes.
university pay, I think the university should pay.
Yes, if as I mentioned, if let's say if there is any kind of refund done by EMGS, will definitely will be transferred to the student. But if let's say EMGS has a policy on refund, not to refund in certain cases, then we cannot give any refund as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because the situation is like this, that UniQL itself is just in general, universities are just the bodies that are assisting the students to obtain the visa, right? But obtaining process or granting visa is not under university, it's under immigration. So it is like, if let's say the case is rejected by immigration, then university or the student can request for refund. Yeah, either rejected or let's say I don't know. They could be
student want to cancel. Yeah.
Yes. A second reason could be student want to cancel.
Yeah, I saw some of the university also sometimes when the student also want to cancel, they delay to like cancel the applications.
Oh, I see.
It's like I think the university itself losing their reputations if they do something, some kind of thing.
Yeah, the main thing about universities, their main policy for visa is basically to assist students to help them to get the visa, and also assist them to smoothly do the overall. I mean, we have a department in UniKL where it's particularly in charge of international students' visas, their accommodation, all their lifestyle. We call it campus lifestyle division. That's where from the moment that the student starts applying for visa until he graduates, they are the one that will take care of the students' any issues. Like if they have any issues in terms of their accommodation, in terms of their lifestyle, or if they get into trouble, they got sick or anything, that's the department that will take care of the students. And it's quite a very, I would say, a very helpful because like UniKL itself, we have 12 campuses, and each campus have one department dedicated for international students alone. So anytime they can just knock on the door and appear, and anytime they can call the person in charge, like 24/7 available for them.
That's great opportunity for the students who would like to join in UniKL. Even I saw miss like you are offering masters and PhD. They have a stipend. For masters 1,800 and for PhD is 2,200. So is it like every student, or it's depend on the supervisor and university?
So first of all, the student need to apply for this research assistantship grant, and university will conduct an interview with the student. If let's say he or she is quite capable of conducting a research, because not everybody is a research-minded person, right? That who is willing to do research. So if they show that they have an interest, they have potential, then university will give them this research grant. So they have, of course, certain responsibilities to carry out during the period of time, and university will be paying them a monthly allowance to cover their fees, like living costs. Basically, that amount will cover their living costs in Malaysia. And also the student will be required to produce research, the publications, and also they are required to assist their supervisor as well.
Okay, thank you.
Not everybody will get it. I will be honest with you. The number of people who actually get it is quite limited. We really look into the people who can really carry. Who can really take this opportunity and really work on it. Then we only grant to those people.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss. I got another questions from
Mhm.
yeah to Bayan. So she asked,
Yes.
do you provide
Do
visa
you
for
provide visa for students who join the English program under UniKL? Thank you. Okay, for English program, how our English program works in general, it is attached with the main program. Like if let's say the student is coming for bachelor, master, or PhD, their visa will be basically given to their main program. They will be just studying this program for a period of time, like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Then they have to definitely convert. I mean, not convert. They just need to join their bachelor immediately after they pass their IELTS. But for particularly English program, we don't give visa because we don't. Our English program is not a short course. It's a preparatory program before the bachelor or master or PhD.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I think Miss Bayan got the answer because
Yes.
most of the university in Malaysia, they don't offer like English courses. They offer English, but under the main program.
Yes, yes, that's right.
I
There
think
is a reason behind it because the main program, the main purpose of the university is the tertiary education. So we only assist students to get the required bands for IELTS, so they can fluently join their bachelor or master or PhD. You're welcome, Bayan.
okay. Thank you very much. I think it was a very nice discussion. A lot of questions we got.
Yes.
And thank you, Miss, and thanks for your time and cooperations for the live sessions.
Thank you so
So,
much, Sabuz, and it's really great to have this session. And again, I want to thank you for inviting us and arranging this on Sunday,
yeah,
and really looking forward for a good, fruitful
yeah.
year.
Actually, we are hoping our in Bangladesh HSC result will published on 24th of December or 25th.
24.
No,
Okay.
it's not the given yet. So I got today the news from the education board. Uh, so the result will published on 31st of December.
Oh wow! Exactly on New Year. New Year
Yeah,
Eve.
before the new year, I think that got the published the result, then people celebrate with the new year.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, and I hope everybody will have a great time and stay safe during this tough times.
Sorry, Miss. Before the finish, I got another questions. If students
Okay.
complete 5 year degree program, can these students join PhD program? So is there
Uh,
any for 5 years degree?
no, unfortunately, they don't allow students after bachelor jump directly to PhD. They will ask them to go through a pathway of master degree first.
Okay, so even it's 5 years degree also.
Yes, even 5 years. They will look for a bachelor, as even though it's a 3 years or 5 years, it's still a bachelor degree, and they will allow them only to go for masters after that.
Okay, so I think Miss Bayan, you can send your students or you can join in master's program. Then you can go for a PhD. If you can
Yes.
finish within a year, so it will be like you can join PhD
You're
after.
welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, Bayan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Miss, for your kind times and informations.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good year. Good night.
Thank you. Happy New Year in advance.
Happy New Year too. Happy New Year, everyone, in advance.
Yes, and good luck for your results. And I hope everybody gets whatever they were expecting.
Yeah, inshallah. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Thank you.